Hi everyone, welcome back to Megan's Creative Arts. Today we are going to be doing what I'm calling the Puffs and Ridges blanket. So a little bit closer. Here is our puff stitches. I'm not sure if you can see this as well. These are your ridges. It's a very beautiful textured blanket, but it's very thick as well. So can't really see my hand through here. So it's a nice warm blanket. I can't really show you the size, but it took 2 of these big ones, so just under 2,200 yards. For this one I did use the big twist in, this is teal, yep. So this one's teal. So I used 2 of these big ones to make this blanket. So it's kind of, it'll definitely cover you. And I used the suggested hook, which is the I 5.5 millimeter. And if you hear any barking in the background, that are my dogs. Someone just got home. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, I have the written pattern in the description below. So if you need that, you can certainly use that to follow along. For the full pattern, you're going to be chaining 120. And today I'm just going to do 40 for an example. Now this is an intermediate blanket. You're going to be using at least 4 different, well, 3 different rows, but they're done at different times. So I do suggest following along with the pattern. If you are a beginner, you can I would recommend watching this first. If you're familiar or would like to try some of these stitches, you can certainly do so. See, 2, 4, 6. 29, 39, and 40. Now I did forget one thing. We will be chaining one when we do our turns, and they do not count as anything but a turning chain. So what you can do is, in the second chain from your hook, you're going to do a half double crochet. So yarn over, pull up a loop, and go through all 3. Oh, I made my chain a little tight. And do this last one again. Sorry for the commotion in the background. My daughter came and got the puppy out of the room. And now her tail, which is a weapon of mass destruction, is hitting all the walls. Alright, so once you get going, you're going to do a half double crochet in every stitch across. And we're actually going to do this for the first 2 rows. So I will meet you at the end of this first row, and we will start row 2. Okay, so I am at the end of my first row. I have 1 chain left. So again, we're just doing the half double crochet all the way across. So here's what row 1 looks like. I'm going to chain one. Again, this is just a turning chain. And I'm going to do another row of half double crochets all the way across. Think of these as your foundation chains. So after this row, we are going to do the ridges. And if you like these videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know what you are interested in. If you are not yet a subscriber, please subscribe. I will make some more videos. Alright, so I'm going to meet you at the end of row 2 and we will start row 3. Okay, and by now you should be at the end of row 2. So again, we just have 2 rows of half double crochets. We're going to chain 1 and turn. Again, this is just a turning stitch. We're not actually using it. We are going to do a single crochet into that first stitch, and then we're going to do a treble crochet. Also, you may hear me refer to it as a triple crochet. So yarn over, pull up a loop, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, and go through the last 2. Then we're going to single crochet, and that's where we get this little ridge. And that's all we're doing all the way across. Is we're going to do a treble crochet, then a single crochet, and that single crochet makes that the treble crochet pop out and make those cute ridges. Here we go. And you're going to do this all the way across. Please ignore my daughter. She is playing with our animals right now. So I will meet you at the end of row 3. You should have these little ridges. Okay, I am at the end of row 3. Now, as you can see, we have 2 stitches left. I'm going to single crochet in both. I've done it where I've done the treble crochet on the last stitch, and I think it just doesn't look as neat. It actually kind of makes the stitch pop out.
Mommy, can you call Lola?
Sorry about that. My daughter needed me for a second. All right, so end of row 3, I'm doing 2 single crochets, but this is what the right side of your blanket should look like. See those ridges? All right, now all we're going to do is chain 1 and turn. We're going to half double crochet all the way across, and we are going to repeat row 3 and 4 2 more times. So I'm going to do half double crochets across, do another row of the ridges where I do a single crochet and a treble crochet, do another row of half double crochets, and do it all one more time. So I'm going to see you at the end of row 8. Told you this one is a little bit tricky. Once you start doing it, you will get the pattern down, and then we are going to do our puff stitches. So I will see you actually at the, yeah, I'll see you at the end of row 8. Row 9 is going to be another half double crochet, and so will row 10. So we're on row 4. We're going to do row 5 with the ridges. Row 6 will be the half double crochets. Row 7 will be the ridges again. Row 8 will be the half double crochet. And then 9 and 10 are also going to be half double crochets. So I will actually see you at the end of row 10, and we will work on our puff stitch. Okay, welcome back again. So I've done my, it's hard to tell, 3 ridges rows. So I am actually at the end of row 8. I'm going to skip rows 9 and 10. Hope y'all can see that. Looks a little out of focus. All right, so we are going to work on row 11, which is the puff stitch. Give me just a moment. Okay, there we go. Just need to clean the lens real quick. So here is my 3 rows of the ridges. 3. This is the end of row 8. I'm going to skip row 9 and 10, but you would have 2 more rows of half double crochets. I'm going to show you how to do the puff stitch. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to skip this first stitch and do a half double crochet into the second. Now we're going to be working our puff stitch around the half double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, pull up go around the half double crochet, pull up a loop. I'm going to make sure you're kind of loose there. Yarn over, go through, pull up another loop, again pull a little, so because you're going to end up going back through all these, we're going to do it one more time. Yarn over, go around, pull up a loop. So we should have 7 loops. It's hard to see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I'm going to yarn over and go through all 7. We're going to repeat this. So I'm going to skip a stitch, go do a half double crochet into the next, and then work my puff around. So yarn over, pull up a loop, pull it up a little tall, yarn over, pull up another loop, and do it a 3rd time because 3rd time's the charm, and then yarn over and go through all 3. I will wiggle a little. Now if it does catch or you're a little tight, you will want to start that stitch again. So again, we're going to skip 1 and work our puff stitch around the half double crochet, and we're going to do this all the way across. So I will see you at the end of row 11, and we're going to do 1 more row of the puff stitches across. Okay, and I am at the end of what should be row 11, and I'm just going to do my last one. There's my half double crochet. And work my last puff stitch. Made it a little tight. There we go. All right. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So here's our first stitch. We're going to skip that because we're going to work the puff all the way across again. So we're going to do a half double crochet and work our puff stitch around it. 2 and 3. There we go. And we're skipping this one, going right into here and do our half double crochet. So we're going to do this all the way across. I will see you at the end of row 12. Okay, welcome back, and I am at the end of my last row, or end of row 12. So I'm going to skip this one and do my last half double crochet here. It can be a little hard. This was the very first half double crochet from the row before. Work our last puff stitch. 3. Alright, so now I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to do a half double crochet in each stitch across. And that is the basic pattern for this one. So you're going to do 2 rows of the half double crochets across. So one more row of half double crochet, another one back, and then you're going to start over with row 3, which is these ridges of the treble crochets. And so see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I skipped 2, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's actually a 12 row repeat. It would look cute if you, why is that poking out? It would look cute if you did this in blocks of different colors. This actually just needs to be a half double crochet at the end. There we go. Sorry, I'll put that into the pattern. The last stitch just needs to be a half double crochet for row 12. Just double checking if I skipped one. It's poking out there. Okay. Looking back at my notes real quick, you're going to do half double crochet all the way across. And if you wanted to count your stitches, you can and do stitch markers. But however many you originally chained plus the 1 is how many half double crochets you should have all the way across. This one is a stitch turner since it's an 11 row repeat, but this is kind of what you should have. And it's just going to keep going from here. All right, and that is the puff and ridges blanket. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, give me a thumbs up and I will create some more videos for you. Bye.